Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Mamacita Budgets. I haven't said that in so many years. It has been so long. I am now debt free. I have been super at peace right now with my life, and I've been doing this not on camera with my finances for the last couple of years, and I feel like I've honed in on my finances, and I'm just at a really good place right now with savings, with my full-time job. And yeah, right now I am currently a surrogate. I am more than halfway done, and if you don't know what a surrogate is, I'm a gestational surrogate, and so I am carrying another family's baby because there was complications with the mom carrying the baby. That is something that I have been wanting to do for the longest time, and so currently I am fulfilling that dream. Also, I am a full-time nanny. I've been a full-time nanny for the last couple of years. I did it back in college, and I decided that this is what I want to do for a couple of years, and that's what I've been doing. It's been an amazing and fulfilling job. I am now 27 years old. I remember when I started this when I was 21 years old, and so it's just crazy to come back on here. I know it's been a long time. My son is now 6 years old, and he's a first grader. Single mom life is going amazing. I currently have an amazing partner. We've been together for over a year and a half, or about a year and a half. I've known him for 2 years now. And yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I keep this black folder near my desk where I just keep, gosh, I forgot what kind of paper this is, but I keep fine paper and also this cubed paper. I don't know the name of it. I used to work with this paper all the time, but this is what I use to budget. And sorry about the dirty white desk. It has gone through so much in the last couple of years. And anyways, I add this notebook paper to a folder at the end of the month, and I just found that working with a loose sheet paper works best for me. So today I am doing my January 1st cash envelope stuffing. I know I will be behind with the editing just because my life is super hectic. Working full-time has been such a blessing, but also it takes up a lot of my time because, like I said, I am a full-time mom, and so full-time mom, full-time worker, and I'm also a surrogate. So being pregnant takes a lot of my energy as well. So January, and this is my first cash envelope stuffing. So we have that, and then first I like to do my income in the beginning of my budget. I get paid weekly, and we have my surrogacy payment, which I don't include in my budget. I just include it as part of my income pay. So we have surrogacy, and then we have my nanny pay. Today is actually the 6th. And then we also have, I get money from my dad to include into my budget. So even though he's giving me money, this isn't technically all of my money, because some of the money that he gives me goes to the groceries as well as rent, and that is just what has worked with us. So I include it in my budget. I don't include it in my overall income when it comes to like my filing my taxes. So I put dad because he gives me payment for rent and groceries, also utilities as well. And then also I do get some child support. Alrighty, so I'm not going to include my surrogacy income, and that's just what I'm going to not disclose. I don't know if I'm going to ever disclose my surrogacy compensation, but I do get paid on a monthly basis as well as an allowance. So for my nanny pay, I'm working with $900, and this is already taxed, so that's how much I pay myself every week. For my dad, we have $525, and then child support is $100 a week. I do get paid 2 times a month for child support, but I just allocate $100 each week just to make it more simple on myself. And apologies if you hear that thumping noise. My brother has been into boxing, and so that is what you're going to be hearing because he is practicing right now. All right, so next we have bills and expenses. I hope you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. First, I have rent. Then we have life insurance. I'll just put life. Next, I have my security system, which is Vivint. Then we have Spectrum, which is my phone bill. We have Robux for my little guy, iCloud, next is Apple Music, Apple M, Netflix. Netflix is definitely a splurge, but I have really been enjoying Netflix and watching with my boyfriend. Utilities is next. Then we have SkyZone. SkyZone is for my son. It's a monthly membership, which we should go soon because we haven't gone in a while. Next is my wax. Next is ASPCA, which I donate to a nonprofit dog organization. Next is my HP ink, which is my printer that I pay monthly. Then we have LA Fitness childcare, which I work out and then I take Ethan to the childcare. And then I have to have me my Starbucks. I should definitely lower what I put in for Starbucks because I have not been getting it as much because I just haven't been really craving anything from there before work. Anyways, there's that. And I forgot to put this candle here. You know, I used to always have everything prepared, but there's that. All right, those are all my bills and expenses for the month. Let me just put the dollar signs. And then I was debating if I should add my weekly expenses, like groceries and the things that we need on a daily basis, or I should write my expenses. Let me just go ahead and write them in. So for rent, I'm adding $542, and since it's already the 6th, I already deducted the last month's or this current month's rent payment. So all of these payments are going towards the next month. Some of them do still have the current payments in them, and so I just add it to what's in the current expense. So life insurance, I believe also got deducted. We're adding 23. For my home security, Vivint, we're adding 21. Spectrum is getting 25. Robux is getting 5. iCloud and Apple Music isn't getting anything this time. Netflix is getting 4. Utilities is getting 75. Sky Zone is getting 10. Wax is getting 25. Donations getting nothing. Printer is getting nothing. Childcare is getting 10. And Starbucks is getting 10. Chase, which is the service I have to pay, I think I paid Chase service because either the amount that is in the account isn't the minimum number that they would like, and plus I don't do direct deposit. I Zelle myself to pay myself through my business. And then I will put right here how much is supposed to be in the binder. So rent will have $542, life insurance 23, Vivint will have 108, Spectrum will have 125, Robux will have 10, iCloud will have 10, Apple Music will have 11, Netflix will have 4, utilities will have 375, Sky Zone will have 50, Wax will have 50, dog donation will have 25, ink will have 8, childcare will have 10, Starbucks should have 50, and then Chase will have 12. So for my total bills here, it is $750. I did not put the total of my income. With just my nanny pay, part of my dad's payment, and then child support, I'm working with $1,525, which is typically around the same. If I work my weekend gig, then it will be a little bit more. $1,525 is what I budget weekly. Hello. Hi. Okay, I had a little intermission. My boyfriend called. He is not feeling 100 right now, and so anyways, back to it. Next, I have my weekly expenses. Groceries. We have gas. And then eating out. I have toiletries. Fun. And And then we're gonna skip a line, put miscellaneous and debt. I am consumer debt free, but sometimes I do use my credit card, and so I'm just gonna pay what I need to pay off for the week. Typically all the extra money goes to miscellaneous, and if I have like a small Amazon order or something random pops up, I will take the money out of my miscellaneous account. I did have to put some money into debt before I put the rest into miscellaneous. So groceries is getting $65. Gas is getting $50. Eating out is getting $75. Toiletries is getting $20. Hi baby.
Hi Mom.
Fun is getting $25. I'll be done soon, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shower you so I can do your hair.
Okay.
Do you want to pick out an outfit for tomorrow so you can pack it up for Ate's house? Okay. Miscellaneous is getting $280. And then debt is getting $145. Typically I put $200 into groceries. I had $200 left over from last month, and that is because last month I had over $200 left, so I just kept the $200. But we are running lower on a couple of things that we don't usually run low on every week, so that is why I did keep the $200, and then I just added $65 for the week. So I'm gonna have $265. For gas I also had leftover, and we're gonna end up with $100. Same thing with eating out. Guess December cash stuffing number 4, I didn't use a lot of the weekly expenses. Toiletries is going to have $40, and then fun will have $50. And then the same number for my miscellaneous and debt will be the same, because at the end of the month I do roll over my miscellaneous money into my savings. Since it is a new year, I am going to save my miscellaneous every month and put it into a challenge for me, which is a savings challenge, and then count it up at the end of the year. For my last budget part is sinking funds, which I don't have that many. I have Ethan, I hope you guys were able to see the bottom of this. I just noticed that in my viewfinder it's kind of at the bottom. Anyways, Ethan is getting $5. Next is birthdays. That is getting $25. Next is holidays. That is getting $5. Personal is getting $5. Health is getting $25. E-savings is getting $25, and then my savings is getting $25. And the total for that is $115. And then what will be in here would be $55. Birthdays would be at $200. Holidays will be at $25. Holidays is fresh because I used it all for Christmas. Personal will be at 55. Health will be at 100. And then for E's savings and my savings, I do not put a total at the end of the month, just like miscellaneous. This is my January cash envelope stuffing budget number 1 for the month of January. And in my next video, it will be the actual cash envelope stuffing. Thank you so much if you've watched it till the end, and I am just so glad to be back. And I will see you in my cash envelope stuffing.